Hi, I'm Sohee. Over the years of teaching Korean to thousands of students online, I've seen a common struggle: memorizing vocabulary and actually remember it long term. With all the tools and techniques we now have, including some clever ways to use I realized that it's time to upgrade how we learn Korean vocabulary. In this video, I'll show you how you can memorize Korean words more effectively and confidently using SMART's method backed by science and powered by AI. We'll look at 4 core techniques, each supported by learning science: memory anchors, semantic networks, active recall, and spaced repetition. I'll explain what each concept means and show you how you can apply with real tools, websites, and AI prompts. Memory anchors. This method is based on the dual coding theory by Alan Bayfield. In simple terms, we remember things better when we connect words with images or emotions, not just text. As an example, we use the word 공항, airport. So when you're trying to remember this word, you do not just try to remember 공항, 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 airport, airport, airport. This is frustrating because you're not doing it by using some visual or story or putting some cultural context to it. To create a scenario for this word is so simple that you just have to ask ChatGPT to come up with a story or a picture for you. Can you come up with a very short example that can help me remember the word 공항 using visual and emotional memory anchors? You can also ask for a picture with the story so to help you visually see it. Sophia hadn't seen her Korean boyfriend in 6 months. Her heart pounded as she walked through the arrival gate at Incheon공항. Suddenly, she spotted him and he ran to her, hugged her tightly and handed her an iced Americano, just like he used to do before she left. The 공항 wasn't just a place with flights, it was the place their love always began. If you are not familiar with ChatGPT or AI prompts, no worry. The best way for you to do this is just to go on YouTube and search for some real life vlogs. In that way, you can even experience it while remembering the word with visual details. In this case, you are going to search for 공항 브이로그, which means airport vlogs. Semantic networks. This theory from Collins and Quillian says our brain stores language like a web. So if you learn 공항, your brain should also link it to related words. Again, you can ask ChatGPT for that. List 10 Korean words related to 공항 and give me example sentences. 비행기, airplane, 여권, passport, 탑승권, boarding pass, 출국, departure from a country, 입국, entry to a country, 수화물, luggage or your baggage, 면세점, duty-free store, 탑승구, boarding gate, 지연, delay, 환승, transfer or layover. As an example for one of the words here, 비행기, airplane. 비행기가 곧 도착할 거예요. The airplane will arrive soon. By connecting one word to another, you can make a web in your brain so you can remember more by learning less. Active recall. This is one of the most powerful memory techniques, but also one of the most underrated. Instead of just rereading your vocabulary list, test yourself. This is the traditional way of doing it. You get your vocabulary notebook out. On one side, you have your Korean words, and on the other side, you have your English meanings. And then you try to cover up either one side, maybe it's the Korean words or the English meaning. And then you try to recall them from English or vice versa. Now, with AI, you can easily upgrade the way you test yourself, not only just the meaning, but also maybe some fill in the blanks quizzes. Using the words previously that you've given me, make a vocabulary quiz using these 10 Korean words with fill in the blank questions. And then after you're done, you can ask it to grade you and explain the answers. But if you're a person who doesn't like to go through the hassle of creating your own quizzes, you can also use this site called FluentU. It can provide you video-based Korean learning with built-in quizzes. It is a language learning platform that helps you learn by immersing you in authentic videos such as movies, TV shows, and even more. And with it, you can even learn with any Netflix or YouTube video that has subtitle in the target language that you're learning. It has a curated library of videos that are carefully leveled, so you can easily find a video that's just right for you. You can record your words with questions that have images and video that you remember, as well as sentence-based questions that maximize exposure to words you kind of know. If you really want to test your words out to see if you're using them right, you can book a lesson with me. It's down there in the link below. Each time you try to recall something without looking, you're strengthening that neural connection. Spaced repetition. This method is all about when you review, not just how much. The idea comes from Hermann Ebbinghaus and the forgetting curve. Without review, you'd probably forget the word in a day or two. But if you review it just before you forget, then it can stick in here way longer than you think. There is a website called LinkU that uses the exact spaced repetition system to help you learn the words that matter to you the most. LinkU manage all your content and track everything that you do on the platform. They have this machine learning algorithm which will help figure out the content that's just right for you. There are 3 more learning tools I would like to recommend, which are Anki, Memrise, and Quizlet. These are all tools that can help you remember words based on the spaced repetition system. You can either import your own Korean word list, or you can search for the right vocabulary set just for you. If you want to do it the ChatGPT way, you can ask it to create a review schedule for these 10 Korean words based on the forgetting curve. It can help you to organize your revision plan, and you can just focus on the learning part instead of the organizing part. If you're interested in learning Korean vocabulary, you can watch this video next, in which I will share with you 5 proven steps to boost your Korean vocabulary instantly, as well as some bonus tips on how to use Korean daily.